All right, y'all, I got a funny story. Actually, a couple of funny stories. One's just a real quick one, man. So I go into the gas station, right? And it's a gas station that when we were kids, we used to just loot and rob this motherfucker, man. Like, put them out, literally put this gas station, made them change their name multiple times because they kept going out of business. Now, the worst, I would have to say, was when my homies went in there and stole every single carton of cigarettes they had. But the way they would do it is it was fucked up because they would just wait for, or should I say we would just wait, but I wasn't in on stealing cigarettes this time. I didn't smoke like that. I didn't give a fuck about cigarettes. They were cheap back then, like $2 a pack. So they go in the gas station. What we would do is wait until we caught like a kid or somebody working that did some kind of business with us, or that we knew who they were and they knew who we were, which everybody kind of knew this. So what we would do to them, and I know they had to have had cameras, probably not as many, but back in the 90s, I'm pretty sure they did have cameras in a lot of places. So I really don't know how they were, but obviously the cameras weren't everywhere. So what they would do is they would go in there, catch an employee, and just take everything. And be like, you better not say shit to nobody. And they would just be scared and just not say shit. And obviously people would get grilled when whoever would come in, and every single carton of cigarettes is gone from the back. See, I guess that's how they were doing it, is they would get to the back where there wasn't cameras like that. And I really don't think there was a lot of cameras in there. But there had to have been. I know there was cameras. There had to have been at least one. Okay, so they went in there and they stole, along with whatever else they wanted, every single, it was probably 5 bands worth of cigarettes. And that was when cigarettes were cheap. This fool had a whole trunk full of cigarettes, like in GoodFellas or some shit. It was kind of funny because, and I don't even know that he was even really selling them. I want to say he was more or less giving them away. Cigarettes didn't have that huge value on them. He might have sold some here or there. I know he probably did because he was a hustler like that, but he didn't need to steal the cigarettes. No, we didn't need to do this to the store, man. So, to make a long story short, I go in the store and I go to buy a pop. It's like a 16-ounce Sprite, right? I get to the counter, put it up there. She's like, yeah, it's like $2.64. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I hand her a $100 bill. All I had was $100. So I give her a $100 bill. And she was like, do you have anything smaller? And right when she said that shit, I was like, you know what? I don't even want that pop. I don't even want it. I said, I'm not paying $2.64 for a pop. I don't care how much money I got. I don't give a fuck. Like, and in my mind, I'm thinking we have robbed this store so many times back in the 90s. And I still can't let them get me for a $2.64 pop. I walked out of the store, kept my $100 bill, and was like, fuck you. It's not personal. I can't let you rob me. So, that's the first story. Second story. So, one day I'm riding out here by the... Hold on, I'm washing my car. I'm riding out here past the Dairy Queen, and it made me think about it. So, I had just toothbrush cleaned my 87 Fleetwood baby blue with the royal blue interior. Man, spotless, man. And I pulled off to go to the car wash. Or no, sorry, I pulled off to go to Dairy Queen. I wanted one of them icy, misty things. It was kind of hot. So I pulled off to go to Dairy Queen. As I get to Dairy Queen, I'm taking a left. I gotta cross over, you know, a lane, oncoming traffic to get into the parking lot. So as I'm taking a left waiting for traffic to go, a few cars go by and here comes a cop. Me and the cop hate each other. We lock eyes. We're just locked. All of a sudden, boom! Somebody rear ends me from behind. Mind you, I'm stopped with my blinker on, taking a left. I get hit from behind from somebody looking down at a road map going like 35 miles an hour. Turns the back end of my Cadillac Fleetwood into an accordion. Shit comes flying all from the back seat, out of your them little holders behind the seat. It just shit just went flying everywhere, man. Honestly, man, I thought a meteor came flying out the sky and just hit the trunk of my car, man. I did not think a car hit me. I thought some shit, I didn't know what the fuck just happened. My tires went flat because he accordioned my shit so hard that the wheel well punctured the tire, the rear tire. So, man, it just seemed like a bomb went off, man. It did not seem like a car accident. So I'm just like, what the fuck? I jump out the car. The cop, he's making his U-turn, which he was probably gonna try and follow me anyway. He's making his U-turn. I'm at the kid's window. Like, get the fuck out the car. I'm slamming my fist on the top of his car. Mind you, I don't got insurance. I just bought this car probably a week ago. I don't even got insurance, so I'm thinking I'm taking a full loss, man, off of this kid's mistake. So I'm just tripping, man. I'm just tripping. And I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out the car. Get the fuck out the car. Now the cop's pulling up and the kid won't get out the car. He won't get out the car, man. Finally, the cop's right there and he knows he has to get out the car. But as he gets out the car, I'm right in his fucking face. Like, motherfucker, empty your motherfucking pockets, dog. Empty your pockets, bitch. Because, you know, I'm just thinking, it doesn't even matter if he has insurance in my mind, which he does. But in my mind, I'm thinking it don't even matter. I don't got insurance. So I'm just going off on the kid, like, empty your motherfucking pockets. And the cop's like, you don't got to do that. You don't have to empty your pockets. You don't have to give him $1. You don't have to do it. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm just in his face, man. And in my mind, it's his fault anyway. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's not. But in my mind, it's his fucking fault, man. So I'm just going off on the cop. He's about to arrest me. I'm snapping so hard, he never asked me for my insurance. Okay? I'm flipping so hard, he's about to arrest me for extortion because you can't threaten violence on somebody over money. And that's what I didn't do. I never told him, bitch, I'm gonna whoop you. Bitch, I'm gonna knock you up. I never told him none of that. I just told him to empty his motherfucking pockets very hostilely. But it was funny because the cop had pulled one of my homies over like a few weeks later. He was like, man, your buddy, man, Nick, man, I was gonna have to arrest him for extortion. It was this fucking close, man. Like, that dude was tripping out in a car accident, man, telling this kid to give him all his money, trying to make him empty his pockets right there on the spot. Like, oh yeah, I fucking lost it, bro. And I knew what extortion consisted of, and I knew not to threaten violence in this scenario. There's some cops that might have still tried to arrest me, but he knew better. We had already been down these kind of roads many a times. There was cops out here that after so many run-ins with us, they just quit. They just quit. Couldn't cuff us, couldn't take us, couldn't do shit, getting cussed out, call a dick sucker, bitch, pussy, punk in the middle of town. Like, you know, in a traffic stop, everybody's rolling by looking. Man, we used to just light them fools up. Like, it just got to the point where it wasn't worth it to encounter us, man. That's why I'm so hostile to this day. I started off at a young age having to defend myself against motherfuckers that were strapped. strapped with badges, look out for me. So I had to defend myself against the worst kind of threats from like the age of 13 to now. So I'm a monster for a reason. And I really don't give a fuck that I'm this way. I know I'm this way. I know that it can be a problem. I'm not dumb, you guys. I know I have an anger problem. I know it can get me killed. I know it can get other people killed. I know it can cost me everything. Today, do the wrong shit to me, it's over. It's fucking over. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. There's still people that test it. You know? So you could go kill 1,000 people right now and it won't matter. Somebody will step up and test your gangster, man. It doesn't matter what you got under your belt. There'll always be somebody that doesn't know, that didn't hear, that just ain't been around long enough or has been around too long. You know? So, yeah, I flipped on dude, man. But what ended up happening is he never asked for my insurance, and because I wasn't at fault and it was a rear end situation, I got like $4,500 for my Cadillac at the time. They actually, because it was so clean, they thought it had 50,000 miles on it, but it really had 150 on the car. I forgot what the fuck. I forgot. I don't know how they made that mistake. But they ended up giving me $4,500 for a car that I paid like $2,700 for. I ended up getting cashed out. Didn't get any charges from it. The kid actually did me a favor by rear-ending me. You know, he had insurance. He was looking down at a road map. He didn't try to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude was so fucking scared, man. Like, it was a good thing he didn't get out of the car before the cop got there, because I might start slapping him up or knocked him out. Because I just thought I was taking a loss. So I'm like, man, fuck this shit, man. Like, nope. You're not just going to rear end me right in front of a fucking cop and I'm about to get fucked over. Nope. No, I'm not having it. You know, so cop's name was Officer Dembowski, man. Real prick, man. Real fucking prick. Never really was able to come up with any real charges on me. Like I said, I never went to prison. I didn't go to prison until 2014. The middle of 2014 was the first time I was ever convicted of a felony. Okay? So, understand that. How long I've been around. And how long I've actually been actively participating in things, which I'm not anymore and I never will again. That's why I'm able to speak about this with you guys, so I'll never go back. Just won't do it. Never get back into that life like that. Yeah, I'll always be a gangster ass motherfucker, and I might take your ass out, you do the wrong shit, but it's not gonna be about no money. It's not gonna be about no drugs. It's not gonna be about no gang shit. You know, it's gonna be personal. And it's gonna make it even that much worse on you, because it's gonna be personal. So that's what this shit's really about, man. But yeah, I almost got charged with extortion, man, over me getting rear-ended by a motherfucker in front of a cop, trying to go to Dairy Queen, just wanting to get something to drink, man. Simple shit. Sometimes it costs you everything, you know. But that's how that one went, y'all. I'm out.